What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 63. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by. I still do this thing. I don't know what that's all about. If you didn't mind hitting a like on the video, possibly subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and if you are new here, welcome, and welcome to the new year, 2024. I don't really write checks anymore. So I'm sure some of us do, but that's got to be really weird. I haven't had to write 2024 yet, but it's coming. Eventually, it's going to be something. I'm going to write 2023, and that's not right. But anyway, Happy New Year. I hope all the New Year's resolutions, if you make those, are going well. And if your New Year's resolution is to watch this channel, thank you. No, just kidding. Hopefully, it's to be in better health or whatever it is. I don't have an issue with people doing New Year's resolutions because at least, say from the gym standpoint, I go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. I'm there. I see the influx of people, the New Year, New Me people. The only thing that bothers me is I can't get on the equipment that I want to. Now, I will gladly share the gym. I hope that you're exercising, you're doing better for yourself. I know for the most part you're gonna fade off, or a lot of them are gonna fade off, and that's okay too. Then I can get to the equipment, but I'm glad you're doing better for yourself. You're making the effort. So I just wanted to put that out there. I know there's a lot of negativity, and I've watched a couple videos on it and heard people, bah humbug, New Year, New Me stuff. And if you're making the attempt at bettering yourself, I'm here for it, and I think everybody should be. Anyway, we did a couple videos kind of along my train of thought, videos I kind of wanted to do. Well, the Christmas one was just more of a, Merry Christmas one. But back to viewer suggested videos. Somebody wrote in and wanted to know my thoughts on trophy classes versus money classes, and just in general, which one is better? I don't know if maybe that's the question. I got some thoughts on it. Okay, trophy classes versus money classes. Now, I would take these two. I don't think you're talking about big money races. All right, we'll kind of set that off to the side for a second here because that deserves really its own video, but I'll probably mention something towards the end of it. But when you're going to a track, I had this experience when I started racing at Paradise Speedway, Geneva, in New York. Rest in peace. They don't. If you didn't know, they close the doors. Anyway, when I started racing there in 2002, the pay, you had to pay the same, but you could either accept, at that time, they changed it since then, you could either accept a payment or a trophy. Now, I think for kids, the trophy class is a great thing. It gives you something that you earned. You came to the track, you spent time with your family, you worked on your kart, you tried your butt off, you won that race, you took second, whatever it is, and you got a trophy for that. You got an award for your effort. I absolutely love it. Now, as we progress into adults here, I don't particularly need a trophy. They're nice to get if you do really well. If you do, a year event, end of year awards. If you happen to get a trophy for your place, I think that's fantastic. But as a person who has to pay every single time I go to a track, you got your gate fee, your entry fee, you're obviously you're paying your gas money, everything. Any little bit coming back really does help. So, they're one and the same, I think. But if you want to, take a trophy, if that's your prerogative, if you have enough money that you don't need that, little bit of money coming back your way, I think that's fantastic. If you're a person who really just wants a room full of trophies of accomplishments that you achieved, fantastic. I take nothing away from you. Do I think that the trophy classes should be more designed towards either your kids coming up, your junior classes? Yep. Or if you're doing something like a budget-friendly option like the Extreme Predator class, I think that is the other way. That if they're obviously not charging the same type of money as if it were a money class. They're going to charge, say it's $15 to get in, say they charge you 10, $15, whatever it is to race, but they only offer trophies for that class. You know that going in. That's fantastic as well. It keeps the budget down. It keeps everything more reasonable so you can continue to race. Now, normal classes, Paradise City, we'll just take that because that's the track that I had the most experience with. They had a 80% rule for paying. So when I got to the track, I knew it was $15 at the gate. It was $20 to entry. Now, they did a 80% payback, so they did make a little money on entry. It wasn't full payback to the racers. Payback was 80%. They did half plus one. So say if you had a 10 cart field, it would pay to fifth, sixth. So the last four were just kind of out, money. But I can tell you that sixth place was probably $10. It's not nothing to sneeze at. $10 is $10. It's a cheeseburger. It's whatever, or maybe it's $10 in your gas tank. So it's nothing to sneeze at. But that was the pay structure there. I really thought that was pretty fair. Maybe the winner was going to get, $60 or something like that, maybe $40, and second place was going to get 30 or 20, somewhere along the lines. There was a way to, they had a payout structure, and this is what those guys made. But basically, I just described to you. I think junior, extreme budget, then you get into regular money classes, which is going to be pretty much your standard everywhere you go. You pay money, you get awarded money for how you did. Now, I said we'd set that off aside. Now let's bring this back in because there's, been some huge news this the past couple months here. That there are going to be some giant money races up here in New York. One at Dodge City, I believe, and the other one is going to be at Champion. I believe it's $5,000 and $10,000 to win both those races. Obviously, I don't know where exactly all the money's coming from. I'm assuming, it's going to be a higher entry fee. So, like I said, with Paradise charging $20, it's no longer going to be, it's going to be a $100 buy-in or whatever it is to get to these type of amounts to win. If it's $10,000 to win, obviously there's going to be a bigger amount that you have to contribute in order to get to that, because they're not, no matter if Reaper's ponying up the money to cover that $10,000, you're going to want to pay back someone in the field. Nobody's going to want to race an entire race that's just $10,000 to win, and everybody is a type of whatever you want to motion you want to give. Second place on gets nothing. I don't want that. I'm sure the winner doesn't care if nobody else gets paid or not. But anybody else? Nobody else? I probably misspoke there. Anyway, I have to do a dedicated video. It's just plainly that on big money races and what happens. And sometimes, spoiler alert, nothing happens. Sometimes it isn't just everybody wrecks on the first lap. Sometimes it is a great race. Sometimes it's a long drawn out race and you have comers and goers and everything else. I watched the YouTube videos. By the way, if you've never seen Frank's Outdoor Life, huge fan of his work. In his channel. I'll tag him down below if I remember to while I'm doing this video and uploading it on there. I love his coverage of races. They had I think it was 5,000 to win Reaper Nationals here just not too long ago. Watch that entire race. I love the way I'm promoting another channel on my channel, and it's perfectly fine. He doesn't do what I do, but fantastic footage. If you're into kart racing like I am, if you just randomly like to bring up kart races and watch them and think, holy crap, that's amazing. There are big money races that can be run cleanly. Everybody's got this assumption that once you put money on the line, it's a wreck fest. Oh, there's going to be carnage. There might be. I would say more so in heats or B mains than there's going to be in the A main, but people are going to get moved. People's feelings are going to get hurt. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But there is the ability for people to run a pretty darn clean race for a big money purse like that. I've seen it happen, and it just shouldn't be assumed that big money causes wrecks, because it doesn't. But that is, we're talking about trophies versus money classes. it's really its own entity. When you get into big money races, it's going to pull in these giant teams, and I think that there is a element of respect that comes with those bigger teams, those people that can afford more tires, the best horsepower, brand new chassis, all the components, their whole you can realize the fast guys are fast just by seeing them. Like, whoo, they're going to be cooking. And once you get out your stopwatch, sure enough, they are cooking. Anyway, there you go. Just my thoughts and opinions on that. I'm kind of jonesing to get back out in the barn, but literally just started snowing today again. And no, I also, obviously, you noticed I shifted. I'm in my daughter's room. Pink walls, how embarrassing, you have pink on the what? I don't care. I don't care what's behind me. I don't care what's around me. That's cool. It's all here, man. But hopefully that really bothered me. That flashing crap that was going on with did it happen the entire time? I just didn't notice it, but that was really bothering me in the last video, and I was just not having that. So I shifted everything over here. I moved the lights a little bit. I'm probably getting all sorts of weird glares on my glasses. I don't care. I can't wait to get back out in the barn where I feel a little bit more free and I'm in my element, but I digress. This is what I got to deal with this winter to bring some videos to you guys. It is what I will do. So, all right, I really do appreciate every single one of you coming by, as always. We'll see you in the next video, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful New Year's. Later.